Now, really focus in on the Nutcracker's face. That's what we're going to be working on today. Taking a look, seeing what you see in a real Nutcracker. Okay, so I started out taking a circle and tracing it and placing it onto the page. Now that I have a place that I'm going to use for my head, I'm going to place it onto a sheet of construction paper and then fold it in half so that I've got an idea of what I can use for a symmetrical hair. Now once I've got my paper, I cut mine in half, sorry. You can just fold yours. I'm just going to try out a couple different ideas. Do I want my hair to be bumpy? Do I want it to be zigzag? I kind of like the zigzag better. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out my symmetrical hair. Again, just fold your paper in half. It doesn't have to be cut in half like mine was. I was just using some scraps. But when your hair is opened up, you're going to place it down behind your circle that you use for the head. Now, once you've got that circle with glue on it, I'm going to place that head or hair pieces together so that the hair is behind the head. Great. Now I'm going to glue that down onto my project. Now that I've got my head and my hair put onto my project, I'm going to begin on the Nutcracker eyes. Notice I'm placing the eyes in the middle of the head. Eye placement should be towards the middle. Save some room for the hat. You're going to need it. Then, once I've drawn the overall shape for my eyes, kind of almost reminds you of semicircles, doesn't it? I'll draw a triangular shape for the nose, and then I'm going to go ahead and add on the mustache. Don't add on a mouth yet. I'm going to show you how to do that later. If you want to add cheeks, great. If you don't, that's okay too. Again, save room for the hat. Now, once I've got my face put on, I'm going to outline it with Sharpie, semicircles for the top of my eye, a big semicircle for the bottom of my eye with circles inside, a triangular shape for the nose, and then I'm going to add on a shape that I'm going to use for the mustache. I'm now going to use my oil pastels to start giving my Nutcracker his eyes, some black to make the pupil of the eye, and now that I like my eyes, I'm looking for some white, and I'm going to use my white into my eyes to make it look like white for the eyes. As I fill it in with white, now I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next. Some eyebrows, coloring those in black to match my black hair, and then also using my oil pastels again to color in the mustache for my Nutcracker. If you decided to draw cheeks, you can use your oil pastels then to color your cheeks in. I felt like red was going to be too much brightness. You can use red if you want, but I'm using just kind of a peach color and then outlining with red. You decide what you want to do. Now, on to the mouth. When I start working on the mouth, again, I just took some scraps from my scrap pile, and I'm using my red paper for the background, and I previously cut out these teeth. It's a Nutcracker, it's not going to be a regular mouth. So I've made some curved lines with a straight line at the bottom, and I'm going to use my glue stick to start gluing the teeth down onto the Nutcracker. Once I've glued a set of teeth on, I'm going to go ahead and cut out some more. You can see that I've made mine to match so I could get 4 teeth on there. Do not worry about the number. I've noticed that some Nutcrackers only have 3 sets of teeth on the top and bottom, and some have 4. You do whatever you want to do. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You get to decide. So I'm taking my scraps of white paper and gluing those down so it looks like my Nutcracker could actually work and cut some nuts. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down my last set of teeth onto my Nutcracker. Cool. Let's go ahead and glue that down too. Now I've got my Nutcracker's head completed. Boy, I love the way this is looking. I'm saving some room to put some cotton down at the end. Now it's your turn.